So my name is Matthieu Ngyuyen, and I've been working with Amdocs for 5 years, but in the software development industry for 15. Working as a front-end developer at the beginning, and over the years, I also expanded my my work and responsibilities to have a more wide aspect, and that includes also close cooperation with DevOps teams that would help us enable basically adopt the DevOps philosophy in our daily life, and that's also why I took the course last December to get the certification. I think it was in November or December probably. I found it very good. There are many things that I already knew, actually. As I said, Amdocs is going into the direction of DevOps philosophy alongside their agile development methodologies. So there are already notions and concepts that I was familiar with, that I already knew about: continuous build, continuous integration, Jenkins pipelines. All those concepts I already knew about, maybe not in a structured way like I would get with a course. And that's what I liked, actually, like to have the reassurance that, well, what I already knew was already going in the right direction. I also learned a few more things, and I really liked the hands-on approach. It was not just big master class. It was really a good combination, and alternating between courses for a couple hours, taking a break, and then having practical examples where we could actually practice. We'd have access to virtual machines that would already prepared for us, and we could start playing with Dockers, with setting up our source control and repeating also those exercises, the basics. Even if I knew things, I think it's a very good thing. It's a very good way to actually teach others. You have to have this practical exercises. You have to repeat those things, those basics. I think it was very well done during the course, and I really like that. And I think it was useful for many of the people there. We had lots of people from different groups as well, and some that were not so familiar with development or with coding or scripting as I could be. And I could see how useful it was for them as well. Definitely. And the reason is that even if you're doing something kind of DevOpsy, people don't necessarily know what DevOps really is about always, or they think they know and they don't really, or not completely. So it's always a very good thing to have, and I would definitely recommend this course. Actually, in the company, when I came out of the certification, even without having the certificate yet, I gave feedback to my managers and colleagues saying, okay, I knew some of the things there, and I definitely know that lots of people would really benefit, and everybody in the company should follow with that training, because it gives, once you get out of it, it gives a much better understanding of how things work in our company. Like our DevOps teams that are trying to enable DevOps in our company, in our group, in our organization, they follow those things. But developers, testers, managers, they need to understand all those concepts. They need to understand what pipelines are, what Dockers are. I've seen so many developers who are completely clueless as to what that means, what's a Docker, how to even know how many Dockers you have in there, which they shouldn't be. So it's definitely something that I would want to have as part of the onboarding of any new employee, at least in Amdocs, in the company. There is a limitation as to how many people you can have at once. So there's multiple rounds, as I'm sure you're aware. I was lucky to get, I think, in one of those rounds, and yeah, I definitely recommended it to everyone else. Try to pay attention to see if and when they can get into one of those rounds. It is definitely a very useful course, regardless of whether you know a bit about DevOps or not at all. Well, personally, I like photography and rock climbing a lot. So I'm really looking forward to being able to go out again and start climbing. Uh, it's a very nice. I live in Cyprus, and we have a couple of really beautiful places and beautiful rocks to climb. It's not just about the sea; it's a very nice island, but it's also another aspect that's very interesting. So I'm looking forward to getting back there.